It started like any other battle. The Israelites marched out to fight the Philistines, confident, proud, and sure of victory. After all, they were God's people. This fight should have been easy, but it wasn't. That day, 4,000 Israelite soldiers fell in battle. Confusion spread through the camp. How could they lose? Where was God? The elders gathered, and instead of turning to God with humble hearts, they turned to a symbol. "Bring the ark," they said. The Ark of the Covenant, Israel's most sacred object. The box that held the Ten Commandments, the seat of God's presence between the cherubim. They thought if they brought the ark into the battlefield, victory would be guaranteed. But there was one problem. They didn't bring the ark with reverence. They brought it like a weapon, like a lucky charm, like something they could use. And the ones carrying it? Hophni and Phinehas, Eli's sons, corrupt priests, dishonest, immoral, disconnected from God. But none of that mattered to the people. The ark was here now. They thought that was enough. When the ark entered the camp, the Israelites let out a deafening roar. The ground shook with celebration. The Philistines heard it and trembled. Even they knew what the ark represented. But God was not impressed. The next day, the battle resumed, and what followed was not a victory. It was a massacre. 30,000 Israelite soldiers died. Hophni and Phinehas were killed. And the Ark of the Covenant, the symbol of God's glory, was captured by the Philistines. It was unthinkable. When a messenger ran back to Shiloh with the news, the city gasped. Eli, the high priest, old, blind, and waiting, sat by the gate. He didn't react when he heard about the deaths of his sons. But when he heard the ark had been taken, he fell backward, snapped his neck, and died. It was a dark day in Israel, but it wasn't over. Phinehas's wife, pregnant and near labor, heard the news. Her husband was dead, her father-in-law was gone, and the Ark of God was captured. The shock sent her into early labor, and as she lay dying, she gave her newborn son a name, Ichabod. It means, "the glory has departed," because that's exactly what had happened. Israel had lost more than a battle. They had lost the presence of God. Not because God abandoned them, but because they had abandoned Him long before the war even began. They treated the ark like a prop in a play, something to pull out when things got tough. They thought the object would save them, while ignoring the God it represented. They wanted the power of God without submitting to the will of God. But God is not a genie in a box. He is holy. You see, the tragedy of Ichabod wasn't just about war or politics. It was spiritual. It revealed the heart of a people who had drifted far from their God.